How does a lab protect itself? And financially, what questions should a laboratory be asking themselves to evaluate how they perform billing today in their laboratory and whether or not that demands a change?
Well, I mean, how do they protect themselves is do they have to have a strategy of how they're going to align with somebody more strategic. You know, I've recommended to some well-run independent labs that they ought to partner with hospitals. I said that to a colleague of mine. I said, you know, you have a talent base that they don't have, but they have a network that you'll never have. And the marriage is you can realize their potential by working with them. And being affiliated closely with a health system used to be the kiss of death in terms of what you thought you wanted to do when you grew up. Mm-hmm. But it's inevitable now that they're going to be left standing. You know, it's a lot harder to get into the hospital business today and build a hospital. I don't want to, that's a major, major investment. Not only capital, but intellectual property, everything that goes associated with that. So they're going to survive in some form or fashion. So collaborating with them makes a lot of sense. So that's one thing I would do. In terms of financial performance, I've recently had a lot of inquiries about outsourcing billing only because of the cost of it internally. You know, if it's costing you, you know, more than a certain percentage of revenue and you can buy it for a $30 or $40 cost savings, that's a percent cost, that's material. And people who I never would have thought would consider outsourcing now are, because they were never able to invest in the technology. Someone who only does that will, to drive the cost and performance down. So I have 2 large health systems I'm talking to now where if it wasn't the financial pressure, they'd still do it. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that's right, but at least they recognize, hey, that's an area that maybe I can buy expertise and I don't have, and if I can save $1 million in a $80 million business, or $1.5 million, it's not chump change anymore.